had to act like a fatous. At this point, I could take down those with my eyes closed.
What's good? What's good? What's good? What's... Oh, hold on.
True. Guess I didn't stand a chance, huh?
What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good, everybody? Yo. Oh, my God. Yeah, how everybody doing? Oh, hold on. I hope you guys are doing well. I know what this looked like. I was doing the event, and I thought that I would finish this part of the event before we would go live, but I guess not. So we just gonna pick up where I am right now, and then after this, I'll go head to our next Archon quest. Let's get to it.
Oh, so you were the one in the Fatooth costume. Does that mean the auto low bug is fixed now, Nicole?
It would seem so.
Man, their armor is heavy and not breathable at all. You're telling me the Fatui and Sumeru and Natlan also wear this stuff? I can't even imagine.
Rumor has it, Fatui recruits undergo rigorous training. I feel like there's some truth to that after all. Well, even though we lost, Dad had fun for sure. Here's the crest I was guarding. You've earned it.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know what makes these guys think that they can run a fade with this team setup.
The Fatooth up ahead values wealth above all else. No bargaining chip is off the table. Luckily, I've prepared a negotiation multi-tool for this situation. Don't forget to take it with you.
Bro gave us moolah. What do they think this is? Is he the sixth harbinger? I think he's the sixth harbinger. They must think we're the sixth harbinger.
Wait, Mona? Again?
What? The more roles you play, the more you get paid. That's what Alice said. I was hoping to do even more than this, but it is what it is. Anyway, the crest is with me. All I need to know is how much you're willing to cough up to get it. Let's talk business, shall we?
God damn! Bro, she want 500,000 Mora? Like, I know your research is expensive, but holy crap. There you go.
I would have thought there was this much more to be made in a dump like Mondstadt.
Hey, did you just break character?
What? Of course not. All right, here's the crest. Huh. And with that, I'm off the clock. Oh, and by the way, word has it you accomplished something major in Nodcry. You reeled in the true moon from beyond the false firmament.
Hey, whoa, no. I know they said this shit is gonna have spoilers, but I didn't think it was gonna be like this. Alright, bro, your wallet.
Well, I spend most of my time staring into a scry glass after all. If something changes in the sky, you think I wouldn't notice? Hydromancy uses the false stars to reflect true fate within the water. Now, I can't help but wonder what I would see if I cast a reflection of the true moon instead. Of course, I need a whole new set of equipment to look into that, which means shelling out a whole lot of Mora. So I've been taking on a lot of odd jobs.
No wonder Alice gave you quite a few parts in this.
Generous compensation, minimal manual labor. It's been a good gig. Plus, the Hexenzirkel never promises an amount they can't deliver. Even though her daughter is, in some part, responsible for my predicament. That was a long time ago, and I know Klee didn't mean it.
Huh. I guess the moon's a big deal in hydromancy. Just spitballing here, but it kind of sounds like your progress would be much faster if you, I don't know, just contacted Barbeloth directly.
Oh, come on. Enough about that old hag. You're doing this on purpose, aren't you?
My man Varka is a troll. That's funny. Oh, that's actually funny. Bro, I might have caught a fucking cold, bro.
The road ahead is almost completely blocked. Looks like this person isn't taking visitors. Yes, we'll just have to be careful. We
Wait.
need that crest.
I'm about to crash out. Oh, if we were going to do this event, why wasn't Venti a banner character? Why? Bruh. Is he a banner character? No, he's not even on the worst banner alive, bro. Oh my god. Yo, Venti and I'm so salty. Venti and Moika are the two Archons I don't own, bro. And pretty soon, there's 9 Archon, the Cryo Archon is about to be playable. It is so ass that I don't have the Anemo and the Fire one, bro. Please. Please. Come on. I will pay real life money at this point. Like, my account is really missing a Venti, bro. Like, let's take a look, bro. I have the Geo Archon, the Electro Archon, the Dendro Archon, and the Hydro Archon, bro. And I'm missing the other 2. Damn. All because I fumbled when they were giving out Venti for free. Oh. Yo, what's good? What's good? What's good? What's good?
What? They handed over their crests? Looks like the decision has been made for me then. Further resistance would be foolish.
I thought he was about to throw hands.
Paimon didn't expect you to play this kind of role, Durin.
Well, actually, Aunt Alice was planning for me to play Dvalin if the dragon himself didn't agree to take part. That was the backup plan. Apparently, there's a spell like the one used to make Simulanka that could change me back into an evil dragon.
Bro, what? Yo, oh my god, you guys wasted Dvalin's potential, bro. We could have had some crazy stuff. First off, you gave him wings and the ability not to fly. Like, that makes sense. How is it that my boy Scaramouche can fly, but you can't fly, bro? I'm forever gonna be mad at that.
That does not sound like a good idea.
I have to agree. That sounds like a disaster waiting to happen.
I don't think I'd be very good at playing the evil dragon anyway. I'm not intimidating enough. Luckily, Dvalin agreed to take part after all, so my role was switched to timid Fatui Guard B, and I got to wear a costume instead.
Wow, that's a pretty huge change. Why B, though?
Oh, because Mika is Guard A.
As expected, Alice has got it all planned out.
All right, we've got all the crests. What's that bag and look for Mika?
Bruh. I'm still salty about that. Dvalin could have been so much more, bro. And I've said this 1,000 times. Dvalin, if they were not gonna allow Dvalin to fly, why the hell did they give him wings, bro? I'm still mad about that. They should not have given him wings if they wasn't gonna let bro fly, bro. Scaramouche can fly, but Dvalin, you know, the humanoid dragon can't fly, bro. And he let his wings out, bro. Alright, you're gonna make me crash out, bro.
Mika! We have the crests!
All right. This elevator's a bit complicated to operate, so Miss Nicole asked me to help activate it. Just one moment.
Thanks.
No problem. Best of luck up there.
Huh. I don't remember Fatui being this nice. Where's the fun in that?
Of course you want to make things difficult. Come on, let's get out of here.
Bruh. Alright, hold on. The day Venti comes back to the game and Mawika comes back to the game, I'm sorry, but I gotta drop a bag for them, bro. I'll do it. Those might be the few times that I spend money on this game.
Security's tight around here.
Unless, of course, they drop like Dane's Leaf or something. If they drop Dane's Leaf, bro, I'm sorry, bro. That's another character that I gotta drop a bag on. So I just want you guys to know, for the Cryo Archon, for Mawika, the Fire Archon, I think Mawika comes back next patch in the second. Yo,
Come on,
bro.
Traveler. Let's go.
Oh my
The world's
God,
full
bro.
of lost
Yo,
relics just waiting to be rediscovered.
if that's true, yo, I swear I'll buy that shit live too. I will spend money to get her, bro. I need to get the only two Archons I don't own. If I have to pay money to get them, I will pay money to get them, bro. I don't have Venti because I was one of those idiots who didn't pull when the free 100 wishes was given out at the very start of the game. I was one of those idiots who didn't know that Venti was a good 5-star, and I pulled on the other banner. And now all these years later, and because I'm playing on PlayStation, it wasn't even like I could delete the account, bro. Oh my God. But I gotta get Mawika. I gotta get them both.
The Holy Liar! Here it is! Wait, but Paimon remembers something about a...
Now I do have a question. Who's better, Flint or oh my God, I forgot her name. Or Shark. I keep calling her Shark. I'm forever gonna call her Shark, bro. Our Abyssal Cryo lady. Or technically she doesn't use cryo, she just masks the abyss power with the abyss power with cryo. Guys, if Flint is better, even though I want her, I will pull for Flint. What is it? I'm 50 wishes in, so one way or another, something gotta give. No, not 50 wishes. I'm 60 wishes in.
Hot-blooded, careless, and reckless heroes! Despair, for you have stepped into my trap! Wait, what? All it did was lock the liar up? Well, I wasn't the one who designed it. All Alice said was that activating it would turn the tables.
I see.
That checks out.
They laugh as if they already know what is to transpire. I do not have a good feeling about this. Allow me to clarify before we proceed. How was it that the lyre was retrieved back then?
From what I've heard, the Fatui agent guarding this place was given a thorough beating, and then the lock opened.
So then, I'm the one who walked into the trap?
Do not despair, mein Fräulein. Miss Alice provided us with backup, did she not? We are not entirely outmatched.
It needs and I know, or Calamina and Sucrose. Skirk. Skirk need Marina and Talia, but they are both great DPS if you have the right team. I mean, I have Calamina. Can she? Can? I have Calamina, and I don't have Inefa. I don't have her. Does the Dendro can the Dendro Archon serve as a substitute? Or who the hell is? I gotta go through. All right. After this cutscene, I'm gonna go through my see, go through the account and check real quick. Because I have two options. It's either I pull for Flint or I wait a couple days for Skirt. But who comes back more often? Does Skirt come often? Because if she doesn't come often, then I might have to just skip out on Flint, because Flint, I've seen Flint get re-won twice. So if Skirk is not a character that's often reran, then I might just have to bite the bullet and just go get her. They both come back often. Skirk came last summer. Shit. I have no idea. I hope my mic was not muted the entire time. You got any recommendations? Like who I should who I should pull for? Because I think I have enough for 110 pull after this. That 110 pull should put me either at 60 wishes or 70 wishes. I'm hoping that on the 70th wish, because I'll get it. I have lost 3 50-50s in a row, so I'm hoping I don't lose another 50-50 once I get this, whoever I get next, because whoever I get next is a guarantee. It's the character after that I'm worried about. Well, I'm gonna go with Skirt, because realistically, I've always wanted her, and it sucks knowing that Child and Skirt does not have synergy together. But when she first popped up with the whale, when she punched the shit out of that whale, bro, I knew she was the one. We getting her then. We getting her. I got a chance to play as her. Like, there was a trial. One of the events, bro. Her movesets look cool as hell, bro.
'Tis true. Though thine Prinzessin stands on the cusp of defeat, courage has not yet failed her. Let this be our last stand. Come forth, my loyal servants. Smite all who stand against us!
Look! The Ravens get confused if they don't hit anyone. Now's your chance!
Group 2, reinforce!
Ain't no way I'm fumbling like this. Yo. I ain't gonna lie, if I'm visual, I would be salty. Bro, I got a whole bunch of statues to get teed up on.
Group 3, Group 4. Oh, forget it. All of you, attack at once.
Okay. Hey, hold on, you were all supposed to attack. Alright, that's some BS. Ooh. I wasted an ult thinking that we was all gonna attack at once. Alright, for the one time.
On me.
Now, Varka is a cool character and all, and low key, I was gonna pull for him, and then everybody I knew kept saying don't.
On me. That's gonna leave a scar.
Huh?
Well, well. It seems I must send forth my most capable servant of all. He shall dispose of you in one fell swoop.
As you wish, mein Fräulein. Our situation is...
All right, all right, all right. I give up. All right. I know when I'm beat. You win.
You were brilliant, Miss Fischl. The recording was fantastic. I'm certain future participants will have a great time.
Yeah! This role was perfect for you! Huh. Your praise is a compliment to your own good sense. Yet know that this is but the least of your princess's abundant talents.
Huh. It doesn't look like the lock is opened, though.
True. This isn't what we were told would happen.
I doubt the mages want us to just break it open. It's not their style.
Perhaps we haven't met a certain condition then?
Bro, are they about to like jump Fischl? That would be crazy. That would be nuts, bro. That's kind of disrespectful.
Wait, does that mean the beating up part has to happen for this to proceed? You dare place your princessin in such a scene? 'Tis an affront of the highest order.
I'm afraid it may be the only way to end this, mein Fräulein. But not to worry. It's all pretend after all.
Bro, they're about to have us jump Fischl. That's kind of fucked up, bro. That's fucked up, bro. They about to have us jump Fischl.
Very well. I shall allow this trespass, if only to bring this to an end. Just be gentle.
Huh? Oh, right. Paimon's the weakest one here. Here goes nothing.
I ain't gonna lie, that actually scared me, bro.
It's open.
I thought we was about to jump Fischl. I was about to say, what type of messed up scenario is this?
Miss Alice does love to tease, doesn't she?
Congratulations on obtaining the Holy Lyre der Himmel. That's a wrap for now.
And with that, that's a wrap for this side event once this is all over. And we're heading to the next storyline. The next main storyline.
Wow! This is quite the gathering. And do you smell that? Is that the secret menu Varka was talking about? Oh, Paimon's stomach has been rumbling this whole time, so she's gonna dig in. Don't forget to grab some food before it's all gone, okay?
Oh, hello. Did you need something? You know, we often threw banquets like this when I was little. But then, as more and more of our ranks left on expeditions and I was left in charge, the number of celebrations decreased. I'm not the most natural entertainer after all. Now, seeing a gathering like this after all this time, I can't help but feel a bit regretful for not keeping up the tradition.
Well said, traveler.
Barbara?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not used to Barbara's new voice at all. That shit just threw me off.
You told me you wanted the expedition members to feel at home. But in my eyes, the feeling of home isn't something you can force. Home is... what happens when we're all together like this?
Oh, you're right. And you know what? I've been coming to the same conclusion. The location isn't the most important factor. No matter how far we get from Mondstadt, home is wherever we're together. I appreciate the kind words, you two. I will do just that. Make sure to do the same, traveler. It's not often you get to make it back here. There's a lot of people waiting to catch up. Now that we're outside the bubble and no longer in character, there should be plenty of time.
Hey! Honorary Knight! Look up! Pretty stellar view from up here, and the breeze is nice too. Care to join me?
Oh, of all the places to sit, it just had to be there. Well, to each their own, I suppose. Just be careful on the way up, traveler.
Now, I'm not gonna lie. Every time I see this statue of Venti, I'm always like, yo, bro, what the hell was you wearing back then, bro? Hold on. Can't you just walk up this now? Well, I mean, up to a certain point. No. I went to look at the chat and I wasn't looking. I thought I was about to fall off.
I come bearing drinks. Booze free, of course. You're welcome. Ah, well, that's what being home is all about, right? Letting go, feeling at ease. Figure we both deserve that after all this time.
In his like god form thing. Hey, that's true. This was what he was wearing back then. Now, if they ever gave us like the outfits of all the archons in their like god forms, or I wouldn't say god forms, in like their original outfits when they was actually doing their jobs, like legit, that would be cool. We'll get the Morning Star version of we'll get the Heaven Star version of Zhongli. We'll get whatever Venti was before. No, but if I'm not mistaken, I think Venti was like a small little like fairy thing before he became an Archon. But hey, we need them outfits. I'm not gonna lie.
You think so? Glad to hear it. There's no place like home. That's what people say, right? The expedition took me far and wide, and still, little alcohol in my system, it would all come back.
Hey, listen, bro, honoring his dead friend. And the only way he knew how, he became his dead friend. I remember that story. That was like a really messed up thing. I was like, damn, my boy Venti really had it rough. Bro really had it rough. Bro, they start a rebellion. They win the rebellion. In the process, his friend dies. and now everybody he walks around like his looking like his friend, and everybody will always remember what his friend looked like and think that his friend was in fact the animal Archon.
The cathedral, the statue, the windmills in the city, the pigeons and dandelions in front of the gate. The further away you get, the more you miss it. I might be biased, but it means a lot that you care about this place.
Let's be real here. Of all the places into that that the traveler would care about the absolute most, it would have to be Mondstadt, because this is where he started. This is where he started his journey and everything. So it has to be Mondstadt. Mondstadt is number one. I will say though, my favorite place in this game used to be, well, my favorite place in this game was Mondstadt for the absolute longest, bro. But now I'm debating between Mondstadt and Natlan, because Natlan is also a really good place. Like, the other places are also good, and Anko to me, I'm not gonna pronounce this wrong. I'm about to butcher it crazy. I used to be able to say it correctly, but it's been so long. I think it's called Anko Kamiya. I don't remember how to pronounce it, but you guys know what I'm talking about. That place, bro, that place was also really cool. I hope that, have they done any like events with that place since the introduction? I really hope so.
I get that. The people are what make Mondstadt what it is too. All the carefree kids running around, livening up the place. Which reminds me, I never thanked you for helping Mondstadt out back then. It takes a special person to do what you did. Most people are helpless in the face of abyssal corruption. Considering their target was Dvalin, things could have been bad. I suppose Barbados could have handled it, even though he hadn't been awake for long. But still, I doubt the ending would have turned out quite so perfect. Dvalin is family to him, you know? Having to choose between the dragon's life and Mondstadt's safety, that would have been cruel. Not to mention, the Wild Hunt would have reached our borders sooner or later. We'd have been stretched thin without your help. Maybe you've never put two and two together, but what you did in Natlan also helped reduce the threat of the Wild Hunt. If Natlan's crisis hadn't been resolved, the two abyssal powers might have joined forces at some point, making our situation even more dire. Ha! Look at us, taking down the Abyss in two separate nations. Doing the Knights of Favonius proud, aren't we? I guess not. In any case, for a knight, honor is something you get to define for yourself, no matter what the outside world thinks. And that's the question, isn't it? Why do we do what we do? But I think it's safe to say you already know the answer.
Ah, so this is where you've been hiding. You know, I don't think this was designed for sitting.
Ha! When did you become such a stickler? Come have a drink with us. There's plenty.
Don't mind if I do. Grape juice? Again?
You know, Charles would never let me hear the end of it if I started drinking without him.
Disappointing, but understandable. Oh, I almost forgot. Since this banquet is also for the actors, I invited Dvalin.
All right. Might hike up the bill a bit, but who cares? Haven't seen him in too long.
Yeah, well, he turned me down. He never did like being the center of attention. The city is a little too small for him to spread his wings. Even if no one is afraid of him, he could still take out a windmill or two. Guess it's better not to risk it.
Huh. Maybe it's time to draft a proposal to build him a landing pad.
The Traveler's right. If this is what makes him comfortable, might as well let him be. In the meantime, I propose a toast. to our honorary knight.
To our honorary knight.
I often think about our parting at Windrise, you know. And now, almost in the blink of an eye, the final stop on your journey is just around the corner. Snezhnaya. The Tsaritsa's plans have continued to advance. Now, only the Pyronosis remains free from her grasp.
But if even the captain couldn't take Malwika's Gnosis by force, I guess we don't need to be concerned about its safety for now. So that's good news, at least.
You wouldn't be taking a dig at someone else's ability to hold on to their Gnosis, now would you, Grandmaster?
Haha, of course not. I'm not one to rub salt in old wounds.
I didn't know that. I thought Malwika gave up the Gnosis. I didn't know she still had hers. Hey, let's be real here. She's goated. I'll give her that. She's the only Archon that either didn't willingly give it up or it wasn't forcibly taken from her. Oh shit. Don't tell me I fucked something up. No, controller, don't die on me. Venti got his taken from... Yo, La Senora better be a playable character at some point, bro. They better find a way to revive her or have her revive herself or something. Please. She can't be the only Fatui member that doesn't become a playable character, bro.
Her harbingers do often tend to take a rather extreme approach. Just look at Child or Senora. But we would be mistaken to ignore the fact that Senora did not win the Geonosis using force.
Right. You told me about the contract Morax signed with her before his death. You're saying she didn't need to resort to violence in Mondstadt either?
That's right. If she was able to provide a reason convincing enough to persuade Morax, she could have persuaded me no problem. I suppose she just didn't think there was a reason to negotiate. I had just woken up, so I must not have seemed like much of a threat.
Bro, I hope so, because let's be real here. The way she died was in the most tragic way possible and in the one of the most bullshit way possible. I know we beat her, but I'm pretty sure the Traveler did not mean to kill her, and by any sense of the mean. She didn't do anything like how Scaramouche did the most like horrendous shit ever. And he did not kill her. So I don't think he meant to kill her. I don't think he meant to kill her at all. I think him killing her was by like an accident. There's no way he purposely killed her and he didn't kill any other Fatui member when he 1000 riding kill. Yeah, but remember how he did it. He basically locked Senora in a death match. So technically speaking, he did technically kill her. And I'm not gonna lie, Raiden did the Traveler dirty in our Archon quest. As soon as bro killed La Senora, yeah, listen, as soon as she killed Senora, bro, she immediately, I remember the dialogue. The Traveler was second guessing everything that he did and was debating and having an inner monologue on whether it was right or wrong to have her killed. And immediately Raiden dead tried to behead this man. I will never forget that. Where she showed up as like some giant kaiju to cut bro in half. That was crazy. Oh, that man, that was one of the ones, bro. That was one of the ones.
Honestly, the Gnosis was of no use to me. I didn't care who it belonged to or what means were used to take it. I just knew if I fought her in that moment, the cathedral, perhaps even the entire city, might have become collateral damage.
True. I wouldn't put it past Senora to take civilians as hostages either.
What's good, Nightmare?
In the end, though, it was those same methods that led to her end. After all, her third target, the Raiden Shogun, wasn't a big negotiator back then. Perhaps Signora's success in Mondstadt and Liyue convinced her that she was a match for the Archon of any nation. You did the right thing. It pained me to see Inazuma as it was back then. I'm glad things have changed since. Of course, now the elite force of Harbingers has quite a few missing from its ranks, so I suspect that Tsaritsa no longer has the means to meddle in other nations like she used to. Who knows? Perhaps a chance to formally meet her in Snezhnaya might come sooner than we think.
Oi, whoa, whoa, hold on. Don't tell me that there's a quest where the Tsaritsa just pulls up and like body slams the shit out of us, bro. That would be hilarious. They just have a quest, bro, where our first interaction with the Tsaritsa is her beating our asses. I do feel like she is the second strongest of all the Archon. We know that the strongest Archon is Rex Lapis. So we know that the Geo Archon is the strongest. Now, I personally believe that it's the Geo Archon, then the Tsaritsa, then Raiden. Because let's be real here. Raiden was out here training for thousands of years with trying to catch bodies, bro. So, hey, who knows?
Some of our knights remain stationed in Not Krai. If you need help, just say the word, and we'll be there.
Hey, Ithros, I mean, that is true. I mean, he is one of Ithros' children's from, I think it's him and oh my god, and the White Horse Adeptus, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure it's those two that are her children. But I think that the only thing that would keep Raiden from absolutely bodying Venti is Ithroth deciding to give him immortality or something, or constantly rerunning time. Other than that, I don't know, bro. I think in like a straight up no interference battle, yeah, I'm sorry, Venti's kind of getting clapped.
The look in your eyes. It's changed a lot since you first set off from Mondstadt. But my advice remains unchanged. Never forget that the journey itself has meaning, traveler. The birds of Tevat, the songs in the cities, the Tsaritsa, her Fatui and the monsters, they are all part of that journey. Perhaps earth-shaking truths and indescribable trials await you at the end. Just remember, there is more to life than that.
I have a theory that in the second part of the story, or chapter 2, since a lot of people tend to forget that Tevat is only chapter 1. So we're only in chapter 1. I personally believe that chapter 2 is going to be us exploring the entirety of the Abyss. Like, we'll at the very end we'll save Tevat, but because Lumine has been dabbling with the Abyss so long, something in the Abyss kidnaps Lumine or forces Lumine into the Abyss, and then we have to run into the Abyss to try and find a way to save her. I think chapter 2 is going to be inside the Abyss, where we will find a way to either we're going to learn more about what the Traveler was like before coming to Tevat, and why he's able to purify the abyssal power, or it's going to be us trying to save our sister from whatever abyssal god is trying to destroy the universe.
Alright, that's more than enough acting like a real Archon for one night. And still, not a sip of drink for dear old Venti at a time like this? You're no fun, Varka.
Dun dun dun! Dun dun dun! Da da da!
Ain't no way they're over there terrorizing the fish. There's no way they're just sitting here terrorizing the fish. Oh my god, bro. Yo, they're really out here terrorizing the fish like they got beef with the fish. That's crazy work.
I think so too. Come on, let's blow them all up.
Mom, when can I play with the magic toy you made me?
Very soon, darling. In fact, it should be ready tomorrow. I just know you're going to love it.
Hey, I hope when Alice gets released, yo, Klee becomes crazy strong. Alice release will be the day Klee becomes the meta again. I promise that. I can feel it in my bones.
Yay! Can we play together?
Why, of course. We'll have ourselves a splendid time.
Oh, I completed everything? Oh, shit. And we did all of that? I can now sit up here? Whoa, this was a troll. Get out of here, bro. Hold on. My PS4 version of the trophies didn't transfer over. I'm sick. I was one away from the platinum trophy on the PS4, bro. This is nonsense. Oh, the salt is real. The salt is real. Clear floor. I've never cleared floor of the... I remember why. Alright. Let me go collect my rewards. Never mind. I got a couple days. I'll do this tomorrow. We are heading to our next quest. Wrong thing. Boom. Alright. Unless I was in fact playing. This is the Song of the Awakened Moon. We're not doing that just yet. Alright. Let me come. Yeah. No. We now start our next Archon quest. Boom. Wait, isn't this Windmoon?
Wow, the city is all decked out. Oh, it's beautiful. Festival season means no commissions, which means no Mora. But Catherine's always looking out for us, so we should still drop by and say hello.
Greetings, traveler. Paimon.
Wait, what year Windbloom is this? Because if this is a Windbloom that I've already played and I have to replay it, I'm about to be very, very salty.
Hey, Catherine! Still doing the whole no commissions during Windbloom thing?
In general, yes. The people of Mondstadt don't delegate their work to others this time of year. But... feel free to take a look around. I think you'll pick up on something unusual.
Take a look around, huh?
It's finally Windbloom. And here I am ruining everything.
You're a bit tired. No big deal. Give it some time. How about doing something fun tonight? We could take a stroll or go stargazing.
Stargazing? Like we'll find a spot. You know people start reserving places on Starsnatch Cliff the moment the sun goes down. Sorry, I'm just not in the mood. I should go.
Whoa! Something's off with Beatrice. She would never give up a chance to talk to Quinn. This is weird.
Oh, you're leaving? I can walk you home.
No, it's okay. Thank you. I just need some time to myself. Besides, there's still something I need to do. The truth is, Quinn, not long ago,
What is it? Is there something wrong?
Never mind. It's nothing. Actually, Quinn, I think we should stop seeing each other for now.
Huh? Wait, are you saying we can't be friends anymore? I thought we were best friends.
Did you see that? Beatrice ran off without looking back. Oh, we go adventuring in other nations for a bit, and one of Mondstadt's best friendship stories is already over? So, is this what you meant by unusual, Catherine?
This is just one example. Beatrice has been feeling down for days. But that's not all.
Oh, it's the honorary knight in Paimon.
Yo, bro, why everybody depressed during Windbloom? Yo, Venti, do your damn job, bro. What you mean? How you have your people out here depressed and you not investigating this, bro? This is festival time, bro. You're wildin', bro.
Is something wrong? You don't look so good.
I know a knight should be stronger than this, but I haven't been feeling right lately. I just can't focus. I started sleepwalking out of nowhere. Sometimes I'd even wake up in the middle of the night standing in a random location outside.
Hell yeah, there's something wrong with Mondstadt. This is like one of the most lively cities outside of Leeway. If the people of Mondstadt is not out here moving around and talking, nah, bro. Look, even the music cut out. You know it's something wrong when the music cuts out.
You should see a doctor.
I did, but all the tests came back normal. The doctor said I'm fine. Yeah, I even consulted Miss Barbara at the church, but her conclusion was the same. In any case, she was kind enough to pray to Lord Barbados for me to get better.
Wait, is this the Dvalin quest? Yo, if this is the Dvalin quest, y'all about to get me extra hype, bro.
Is it because I saw something I wasn't meant to see? Sorry, this is for me to figure out. It is Windbloom after all. Anyway, I have patrol to finish. Until next time, you two.
Hey, what's good, Lucas?
Huh. Is it something in the air, maybe?
It appears Miss Donna is also out of sorts.
Oh, where can I find a truly fascinating man?
Wait, but Donna is the one who has a huge crush on Diluc, right?
That's what I thought too. But she seems to have changed her mind.
Yo, that's what's up. Hey, see, when you put your mind to something, you can accomplish your goals.
Is that Captain Kaya? Huh. Now that I look at him, he's exactly my type. How come I never felt this way before?
I'm flattered, Miss Donna. Although, I do wonder whether that was intended for outside ears.
Oh, no. Of course not. I'm sorry, Captain. Just pretend I didn't say anything. And, have a happy Windbloom.
I intend to, my dear. But first, a question, if you don't mind. Why the sudden change of heart? I was under the impression Master Diluc was the object of your affections.
Good question, Kaya.
So you knew about that? Well, Master Diluc came into the city not too long ago, but when I saw him, it was like the butterflies just weren't there anymore. If I had to compare it to something, it would be like waking up and realizing you're married to a man you don't love. But then I saw you, and it wasn't that something was different about you. I can't really explain it. It was just a feeling.
I understand. And I'm flattered I was able to bring back the butterflies. But I do need to see to some business, so I'll take my leave.
Oh, here he comes. Well, surprised to see us?
Not at all. You are the exact two people I've been trying to find. So, Traveler, Paimon, how have you been? The answer to that requires a private conversation. Catherine, do you mind?
Not at all. Have fun, you three.
Buddy, I'll be real with you, my guy. Catherine probably knows everything that's going on, low key, and she's not. From everything that I saw back, like a while back, isn't Catherine like a puppet thing that's being controlled by 'cause this was stated back in the Farina and one of the Farina quests where she's being controlled by one of the Fatui members.
So, you said you were looking for us.
Yes. Jean sent me to find you when she heard you were back in Mondstadt. But let's discuss the finer details back at headquarters.
I had to switch controllers real quick because the controller died. I don't know why the notification for my controller dying didn't show up. What the hell? Let me make sure I'm doing this correctly. Yeah. Because the other day, when I was setting up everything to make sure that this stream will go well, I almost fumbled. And started the quest for the Song of the Awakening Moon. Which I'm not gonna lie, if I ever accidentally started that Archon quest, I probably would have punched the air really, really hard. Alright. First off, just in case I gotta throw hands, let me change. I can't change my team around. What? Alright. Oh.
Ah, Kaya, you found them. Good. With what's about to happen, it's great to have you in town.
Whoa, headquarters are packed! What's going on?
Honorary Knight Paimon. Oh, it's an honor to meet you. I believe introductions are in order?
Allow me. You have Note, captain of the 2nd company, Skyron, captain of the 3rd company, Eula, captain of the 4th company, and me, of course, captain of the 9th company.
Oh, you're all captains?
That's right. Master Jean is waiting for you inside. She'll explain everything.
Jean!
No, you can't be serious, bro. You can't be serious, bro. You can't be serious. Is this another quest that was during the strike, bro? Oh my god. Please tell me. Oh! Yeah, like half of the characters don't have voices. No! I'm about to turn into Darth Vader at this point, bro. Oh my god, bruh. This is gonna be ass. Oh my god, bro. They could have challenges if you beat Night 5. Hey, you gotta bring challenges to the game, bro. That's just how you gotta be. Oh man, bro.
A trial? But this is Mondstadt, not Fontaine.
I should have known that that was gonna be the case when the old voice for Paimon started talking. Fuck. Not gonna lie, any FNAF game that you make is not gonna feel correct if there's not a custom night. Without a custom night, it just feels incomplete.
Which means it's a serious one. So, do you need our help? Right! He's the captain of the investigation team! But we didn't see him out there! Albedo is the one on trial? What did he do?
Jean, it's time.
No, don't tell me Albedo was out here creating gods or some shit. Please have a voice, Albedo. Pretty please. Please. Don't give me an empty cutscene, bruh. Bro said worse. He doesn't. No, come on, bro. There's no way in hell they couldn't go back and re-record all these lines with the new voice actors. Fucking hell, bro.
Oh, that's a new face! Deacon of the church. Does that mean he works with Barbara and Rosaria?
Bro, that is so dumb. That is actually stupid.
Oh, that's a new face!
Why wouldn't they put it in the game? Why wouldn't they just... It makes no sense to just stick it into the mission that's already there for anybody who's coming to play it.
Yes.
Yeah, what's good, Tortelloni? Here is the information.
Ready to proceed. Prior to this trial, the Knights of Favonius, in conjunction with the Church, launched an investigation into Mr. Albedo for suspected murder and unlawful disposal of human remains.
Hello, what? Whoa, hold up. Albedo out here turning people into t-shirts? Whoa, what is going on? Hello? Yo, bro, don't hate the cutscenes, bro. You're walling. Bro, so I hate Hoyo cutscenes, bro. You tweaking, bro. Genshin has some of the best cutscenes out there, bro. Don't sleep on them. Don't sleep on them.
A witness stated that, 11 days ago, in the middle of the night, she saw the defendant southeast of the city gates, dragging a large object she later identified as a human body.
No. There's no way!
We now call that witness to the stand. Beatrice, please tell us what you saw.
Well, I was out late that night on business. And when I came back, I saw someone in the moonlight that looked like Mr. Albedo. He was dragging a huge bag of some kind.
I hope he don't move like Bonnie and Kika. Yo, Tortelloni, I'll be real with you, gang. I know you did not just call Kaya a 5-star, bro. I'm glad Waterwolf let you know that that's not the case, but don't ever call Kaya a 5-star again, bro. Never again, bro. You wallet.
I thought it was strange, so I followed him. Then, there was a sudden flash of golden light. The bag opened, and inside there was a body. Mr. Albedo's vision allows him to manipulate the ground with ease. So he buried it, and then removed any traces on the ground.
Wait. Isn't this a follow-up from when he had to fight that evil clone of his the last time we played I haven't played in like 3 years, twin. Hey man, I came back to the game, so you should come back to the game too. Should close the doors. Maybe so, maybe so, maybe not. Hey, I remember the last time I played this, and that this is right as we unlocked what's the name of that? Dragon Spine. When we unlocked Dragon Spine, and Albedo had to fight his evil clone and then bury it, bro. I hope that's not what she saw, bro, and that shit traumatized her shit. Or Albedo took out the clone and felt that the clone. Yo, my cat keep trying to sit on my computer, and I don't want him near the computer because the last time he did that, he ended the stream. You have to close the doors. The left door. This was with a random person. Oh, nah. Yo. Hey, whoa. That'd be crazy. I think Albedo has his reason if he out here packing people up, bro. But I don't think it's a real person.
Before he left, it seemed like he looked in my direction. Maybe it was just my imagination, but But I was terrified, thinking he might kill me too. Luckily, he didn't see me.
I was working in my office, on the second floor of the Knights of Favonius headquarters.
That's right. The next day, the defendant submitted his latest environmental report on the Dragonspine region. Considering the length of the text, it must have taken a considerable amount of time to finish.
Can anyone attest to the fact that the defendant was working in his office that night?
No.
So wait, hold on. He wasn't supposed to have a voice, so they gave him his voice back, but they didn't give him. Oh my god!
Then the length of the report is not a sufficient alibi.
This isn't looking good. If the crime did occur as you described, then what about the body? You mentioned the joint investigation. Well, was the body recovered?
Not yet.
In other words, you dug up the location Miss Beatrice described and found nothing. You don't find that suspicious?
I know what I saw. I'm telling the truth, Miss Hertha, I swear. Also, didn't you say that speaking out would help protect the people of Mondstadt? Otherwise, I'd never put myself out here like this.
You're doing the right thing. Besides, the investigation wasn't fruitless. A single man's shoe and a torn piece of fabric were found in the bushes near the crime scene. The same location the witness described. If no crime occurred, then is all this just a coincidence?
And yet, no victim has been identified, correct?
It's true. No one has been reported missing. However, Miss Beatrice harbors no ill will toward the defendant. Her testimony clearly points to a crime, and she has no reason to lie.
You may believe otherwise, Miss Hertha, but I did not kill a single person.
Are you serious? So Albedo gets his voice back, but Jean don't get his voice back. That is disrespect to the maximum, bro. Bruh. Hey, you gotta keep working on your game, bro. If you think that it's not complete, then you just gotta keep working on it until you feel like it's complete. Yeah. Give their characters back their voices, bro, please. You gave it to Albedo, so why you don't give it back to everybody else, man? Hey, listen, let's hope. I'm hoping that Venti has his voice back in this, because having to go through these storylines while the character is talking and then have to speed read in order to maintain understanding what the hell is going on, bro, is not fun.
As a knight and the captain of the investigation team, I have a duty to protect Mondstadt and its people. Accuse me of murder, but there's no body or motive.
The defendant raises an important point. Motive. Yet, I must be frank, not all murders are premeditated. Spontaneous conflict can also have unforeseen consequences. Nevertheless, I don't intend to prosecute this case on circumstantial evidence alone. Which brings me to the second charge against Mr. Albedo.
Second charge?
"7 days ago, at dawn, a witness saw the defendant dispose of the body of an adult male in the area between Dragonspine and Dawn Winery. I now call the second witness to the stand."
Wait, that's...
Please tell the court what you saw.
At around 3:40 in the morning, I saw Mr. Albedo dispose of a body beneath a cliff. It was dark, but he used the power of Geo to illuminate his surroundings. From what I could tell, it looked like the body of an adult male. Tall and thin, but I couldn't make out the age. He buried the body underneath the cliff and smoothed out the ground to remove any traces.
We now have accounts from 2 separate witnesses that describe the same modus operandi. Would you call that a coincidence?
Oh my God, I have a theory. I have a theory because I do have a feeling that this quest does involve how Dvalin came into be. He was out here trying to make human bodies to try and fit for Dvalin, and it just wasn't working. I don't know what comes after, but I do know that and this is all from when that one Dragon Spine mission storyline quest from way back in the day, that Albedo always wanted to help Dvalin and at least bring him into be one and give him a chance. So I guess that's what he's been doing on his downtime. It's like when he was trying to revive. It's like when he revived that ancient flower from I think hundreds of years ago, and I guess he had a breakthrough and is trying to do it with Dvalin.
I would only inquire as to what Mr. Diluc was doing in that area so early in the morning. Not the most opportune time for a stroll.
Is there such a thing? Dawn Winery is my home. It's not unusual for me to take walks in the area. I just happen to be in the right place at the right time. That's all.
Yo, my fault. I don't know why I keep calling Darren Dvalin, but my fault is Darren. Which, oh my God, after this, I have a whole rant for Darren, bro. I have a whole rant for him. The cameras that you can only hear audio. Hey man, one of these days bro, oh, I can't wait for after this so I can have my little rant on Darren, bro. Cameras that you also hear audios from.
Master Diluc is a well-respected figure in Mondstadt. I see no reason for him to frame Mr. Albedo. Yet, the question remains, where are the bodies?
Before you suggest a lack of evidence, Mr. Kaya, you should know. After the defendant left that morning, the witness found this where the body was buried.
And this is?
What looks like the teeth and femur of a human. Now, it does beg the question. If the burial was fresh, why is this all that remains of the body? But I suppose Mr. Albedo is the only one who can answer that.
Careful now, Master Diluc. I do believe I hear a presumption of guilt in there somewhere.
These remains suggest an accelerated rate of decomposition. Considering the defendant's profession, there's reason to suspect that alchemy is at play here. Both witnesses saw golden light, a known byproduct of alchemy. That's how the defendant destroyed the bodies. The light also explains how the witnesses were able to get a clear view of the events in the dark.
So, that's your angle. Alchemy.
A logical assessment, but we have a witness of our own. The afternoon before the alleged second murder, Mr. Albedo had a lengthy intellectual exchange with his student, Sucrose. The two were in the library until the next morning. Miss Sucrose was presenting the results of her research. She noticed some flaws in the data and insisted on reviewing her calculations until the next morning, with Mr. Albedo present.
You're certain Mr. Albedo was present the whole time?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god, bro! Sucrose don't have her voice, bro. Come on, how Albedo's the only person who get his voice back, bro? How? Come on, and at least having. Ah, come on. Black bird that has blue glowing eyes. Ain't the lingo the language teaching thing for like children? Yeah, you gotta explain to me what the lingo is. This is some true BS. My boy Albedo is the only person that got his voice back, bro. They was like, all right, the rest of y'all, nah, y'all not having this. That's crazy.
Nevertheless, the other witnesses have no reason to lie. Tell me, Miss Sucrose, that meeting in the library, were you awake the whole time? Sounds like a considerable duration to go without sleep. I do hope you can be truthful with us. It concerns the safety of countless Mondstadt citizens. A crime like this cannot go unpunished.
I'll take it from here. During our meeting, Sucrose did fall asleep not long after midnight. It's all right, Sucrose. You don't have to lie for me. This is a sacred place of judgment. The truth is paramount. Yes, I know claiming innocence without proof isn't enough. But the prosecution's argument has its own holes. There's been no mention of a motive, or what exact method could reduce a human body to those remains.
No conclusive evidence of guilt. But the witness accounts do match to an extent that can't be dismissed. This is a tricky one.
Allow me to submit another piece of evidence. The investigators intercepted one of Mr. Albedo's correspondences. I will now read the pertinent parts to the court.
A correspondence.
I have never abandoned the subject of human research. In fact, delving deeper into Dragonspine has led me to realize that the concept of life could be further expanded and transformed into that of birth.
Oh my god, it is the Durin quest. Oh my, people used to tell, oh my god, hold on. I had people tell me that it was impossible to do the Durin quest. That explains everything that led to us being able to have Durin as a playable character. I did not know that this quest was available. Oh my god, thank you. Oh, thank you, bro. I was so confused when people was telling me that Durin was revived and was showing me, and then Durin. At least I'll have the answers that I'm looking for.
The mystery of human birth is often linked to death. As such, death is the most suitable material for the creation of new life. To that end, we must engage in a process of putrefaction and refinement.
Is that in reference to an alchemical process?
The letter continues. Experimental trials have been carried out in the northwestern part of Dragonspine, in the area southeast of Mondstadt's main gate. The data is as expected. Just as you endeavored to do, I too shall take up the path of creation, and break through current limitations to reach a new realm of living beings. Correct. Not to mention, the locations indicated in the letter match both crime scenes. What more can we trust than the defendant's own words?
No, it can't be true.
A guilty verdict cannot be delivered without sufficient evidence. In order to protect all parties involved, that is what our principles demand. My original assessment was that we lacked said evidence. But now, it seems the only remaining questions are the identities of the victims, and the specific alchemical process used in this case.
What? What the hell are you guys talking about? That is not sufficient enough evidence to what? What? Bro, they're about to get me heated, bro. Bro, this is pure unadulterated BS, bro. Hell no. In a court of law in real life, bro, there's no way that's sufficient enough evidence to say you committed a crime, bro. At most, you could, bro, murder? Bro, you have no motive. You have no witness. Bro, you have no motive. You have no conclusive evidence. You can't just say bro murdered somebody. How y'all know it's not something else? Yo, what are you talking? Oh my god. I'm about to the saltiness is about to be real, bro. Cause they're chatting on adulterated BS.
Oh, this has to be a nightmare.
Rosemary, come on, bro. There's no way in hell only one person got their voice back, and everybody else was just mute. What the hell he talking about? Oh my god, bro. First they hold Albedo. They absolutely hold Albedo. Albedo did he, bro? Oh my god, bro. Oh my god, bro. You're chatting nonsense, bro. First y'all hold Albedo, then you press the mute button on the characters except for Albedo. Yo, y'all can't keep getting away with this, bro. Y'all can't keep getting away with this. This is nah. So stop the cap, bro. Come on, bro. Unmute the voices, guys. Come on. You did it to one, now do it for the rest, man. Fuck.
Rosaria! Oh, when did you get here?
Yo, I can only imagine everybody who played the quest originally. Bro, I promise you, if I played this quest back then, bro, I would have lost my freaking mind, bro. I would lose it. Like, absolutely lose it. Having no voices on important questions like this is crazy work.
Who is he?
The current quest seems to be related to your past adventure. Would you like to quickly go over and review these explorations? All right, let's do that. Oh, it's this one. Oh shit! I do know. Hey, it is. Hey. Oh my god. It really was. I throw my hands up in the air sometimes. Hey. There'll be shops. So wait, you made a FNAF game with the lingo and use the made an office that you could customize? All right, here's it. I didn't mean to do that. I'll fix that later. It is 9:31. Oh shit. All right. Cause I do gotta I do gotta go. No. I'm gonna complete. Well, I'm not. All right. Let me correct my statement. I'm gonna do this segment, and then I gotta. I'm gonna end stream for now. I might seriously do a follow up. Please have your voice.
Traveler, Paimon! I could hear your arrival upon the wind. Were you looking for me?
Bro. Oh my god, they gave 2 characters their voices back and nobody else. I'm sick. But at least they gave him his voice. We got Albedo and Venti. I'm assuming they gave them the voice back because they're like the most important ones. Let's go. That just tells me that Venti and Albedo is gonna have a lot of voice lines, and those were the ones they prioritized. Thank you, my guy. Thank you.
Venti, did you send us that message?
No, I did.
Whoa, where did you come from? Wait, Venti, do you know this guy? His name is, what is his name again?
Didn't think I was that unmemorable. I'm Dahlia, Deacon of the Church of Favonius, and Herald of the Animo Archon Barbados. Not gonna forget next time, right? That's right. I noticed you during the trial. The legendary honorary knight. You seem to have a lot of thoughts on your minds, so I thought we should have a chat. After all, I am the Herald of Barbados. If the people of Mondstadt are in danger, I should keep the Animo Archon in the loop.
Wait then, you know about...
About what? The fact that my tavern-hopping nomad of a friend is Barbados himself?
Don't worry, Dahlia and I are close. He knows everything. Besides, a god needs someone to communicate their will in a formal setting, and no one does that better than Dahlia.
Not that I saw that coming when we first met. But back to the matter at hand. I believe you two already know about Albedo's background.
So, you know too, Venti? That's surprisingly Archon-like of you.
Hey, thanks for joining, Lucas. I'll see you next time. I'm assuming I'm gonna see you on Saturday because that's the Pokemon stream. But I'll see you next time. Peace.
Well, I knew from the moment Rhine-Daughter and Alice brought Albedo to Mondstadt. When those two are in town, no one can afford to slack off. The Krai Prince, a perfect specimen of synthetic life. At this stage of the case, there are countless questions surrounding Albedo's motive. His true identity is a potential weakness.
A synthetic being loses control of their sanity and goes on a killing spree. That's how a novel would frame the story, and people are inclined to agree.
Albedo has told us before that humans often value the ordinary over the transcendent and miraculous.
and the slightest difference is perceived as other. A very common phenomenon.
Which means we need to find a way to help your friend. Me? Well, I know that Albedo is a synthetic being, and that a lot of strange things have been happening in Mondstadt, even though Windbloom should be about drinking and having fun.
We noticed that too! The minute we got here, something was off.
I've picked up on most of those too. Miles is out of sorts. Beatrice seems anxious. Although I didn't know Donna stopped being interested in Master Diluc.
When no love remains for the songs to tell, the world becomes naught but an empty shell. Cruel is said fate, cruel it may be, were it not for a hero who could set us all free.
What are you getting at, Tone Deaf Bard?
Oh, just making a comment. There are always unavoidable trials in life. At least, that's what Barbados would say. A certain someone is going to need to overcome a trial like that. In such cases, even the Seven know better than to tamper with fate. If only there was a brave soul willing to aid their friend in his time of need. Should he meet a terrible fate, all of Mondstadt could be worse for it.
If you wanted our help, you could have just asked, you know.
Bro, were they gonna execute my boy Albedo? Ain't no way, bro. Come on. Off of that type of flimsy ass evidence, y'all were about to take out my boy Albedo? Nah, gang, y'all tweaking, bro. Now y'all bugging, bro. Ain't no way I was about to do that to my boy Albedo, bro. You're bugging. For reference, Albedo was my second 5-star that I pulled for. The first one was Ganyu, and then the second one was Albedo. So they're bugging. Even though I never built him, I won't lie. I ain't gonna sit here and pretend I ain't built Albedo, but that's crazy disrespect to just off Albedo after everything he's done on, and you guys got some flimsy ass evidence. That's crazy work.
Well, even if Albedo wasn't at the center of this case, protecting Mondstadt is part of being an honorary knight, right? You'll still have help, of course, which is why I prepared a little surprise. Behold!
Paimon remembers that Jumpy Dumpty!
Don't worry, I removed the fuse, so it's not going to explode. Say hello to the Dodo communication device.
So, this thing belongs to you now?
We're old pals. Don't think she'd care if I borrowed it for a few days. Anyway, this invention, with a little help from a trick of mine, will allow us to keep in touch. Just take it out and we can chat. That's all I ask. No matter what comes, you have the wind on your side.
Alright, before I do anything. Shit, wrong thing. If the Deacon is not a 5-star, I don't know anymore.
Huh?
If hold on. He's not. Oh, alright.
Hey, get out! Cuckoo.
I would have been super duper salty, bro. I'm trying to. This is the 5-star that almost made, bro. This is the 5-star I got before I pulled for today is just before I pulled for Calabina, bro. This is what I mean by I be losing 50-50s left, right, and center. I don't think this is the character you was talking about, right? Earlier when we was talking about Flint. So let me double check. Yo, speaking of, do I own Orion? Hold on. Oh my god. That just reminded me. When he was on the banner not too long ago, he was a 4-star that I was trying to pull and I just could not pull him. I think constellations. I still have the free I know that I can get. I heard he has guns. Is that true? I would like to test that out. Yes. You know, you could tell that the first thing I thought, bro, does he have guns? She has a musket. I think he has a revolver.
First aid kit at.
All right, let me see what your play style is like.
Let's go.
I thought this was a Nogcry user. Hold on. I thought he was from Nogcry. It's so fun.
Here.
Oh, so, yo, listen. Hey, you say he's fun? I'm gonna build him. Well, I plan to build every single character.
Mind the wind.
Wait. Hey, what? I can just. You can also shoot while flying, bro. I always thought this was a Nodcry character. I had no idea that. Bro, that is actually cool as hell. I gotta build him. That was so overkill for a slime. Nah, I gotta build him. He gotta get built. What? I'm sorry. Wait, where's my Calabina's damage? Hello? You gotta do me a favor. You gotta get put in a.
Illusion shattered.
I didn't even use the charge attack and it just happened. Nah. Oh, first of all, let me check something. Do I have a weapon for you? Oh, I got plenty of weapons for you. Alright. Which one is the best? Which is the best? The best weapon I got here. Elemental Mastery. I mean... Elemental Mastery. Crit damage. I got a bunch of crit damage books. The question is he a good DPS or is he a good support? Or crit damage. I do like my big crits. Alright, we're gonna go with crit damage because I do like... What is the base damage? Wow.
Huh?
Alright, I'm always scared to hit both. Hey, I'm always scared to hit fast equip because of bullshit like this. Like, what is this? I'm not even. What is the most? I would never give him Calabina's feather. I'm sorry, can't do that. What is the artifact recommendations? Oh, is this? Hold on. I might need to farm this. If this is the set, I might need to farm this because I have a lot of yeah. Ooh. If this was attack, this would have been the perfect one. Bruh. I can't wait for them to have a unit that's attack attack is based on speed. Pyro, of course. I'm gonna have to farm this. I'm gonna do that. The next time you guys see him, he'll probably be at least level 60. But because as much as I want to keep playing, and you know what?
Let's go.
I'm actually tempted to just jump on here tomorrow. That's what I'm tempted to do, is come on here tomorrow. But if I'm gonna do that, I have to check my schedule on what I'm doing tomorrow before I make that decision. If I do, you'll see the just like how you guys saw the thing pop up earlier in the day. If I do play Genshin tomorrow, you guys will see the it'll show up on the channel around like 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon, where the notifications will. But I got to go do something. Yo, I appreciate everybody for showing up to my stream, and I want to thank you guys, because I know I did it yesterday on my stream yesterday, but I want to do it for this stream as well. Yo, I want to thank you guys for coming to my streams, hanging out and chilling with me, because real talk, there was a point in time where I honestly thought about quitting streaming and content creation. But you guys coming to my streams, hanging out and like chilling and talking with me motivated me enough to stay and continue streaming and continue making content. So, yo, I thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. That's why I always say, yo, if your day was going bad and I made your day, yo, shit, I did my job. But yeah, I thank you guys from the bottom of my heart, because you guys are the reason why I kept streaming and why I keep making content. But yeah, I thank you guys, man. Wheel of Fighting Games episode 12 comes out tomorrow.
Most things in life
And I'm gonna thank you
Soon as
guys
you're
every
rested
single
up,
time.
let's make a move.
And I will see you guys next time. Peace.